Ringwald Theater. This is Philip Dawkins, author of The Homosexuals, and I'm coming to you from the stage of Victory Gardens Theater, where I am an ensemble playwright in Chicago, and Tim, our marketing director, is helping me out behind the camera today, so thanks. It was always called The Homosexuals. That's just was sort of the working title that I put up at the beginning, and it became for me a kind of guideline of, I always knew I wanted this play to be an exploration of friendship through the lens of sex. And so I just kept The Homosexuals up there, and as I was typing or writing, I would think, am I doing writing that belongs under the heading of this title? And if not, I knew I was veering, and if so, I felt like I was right on track. How long do you have? This, I think coming out stories are like life stories. You're always coming out. You wake up in the morning and you come out as something else. You know, you start your performance of self for the day. So I don't think your coming out story is ever really over, but I came out to my parents long distance. I called them from Chicago in Phoenix, and it went very badly, and it continued to go very badly for about 8 years. And I came from a very religious, very Southern Baptist, very unaccepting, actually very hateful community. And so that was rough. But a couple of things happened. My parents completely had a change of heart. I mean, total 180, which is something I never expected. And that in conjunction with how many people have told me their coming out stories. One of the unexpected things about writing this play and having it go up is how many people just contacted me on Facebook or would stop me in the street because they recognized my picture and then tell me their coming out story or tell me about their family. And more often than not, I heard people say, my parents had a change of heart, or it took forever, but my sister finally came around. And so I'm realizing that most often, people do change, and that's exciting to me. Great. I was shocked. I don't think playwrights are prepared to encounter success. And this was a success. It was a critical success. It was an audience success. I know somebody who came to see it 9 times. And that was never in my mind space. I never thought I'd write a play called The Homosexuals that people had to see and came back to see over and over. And it was an amazing, wonderful surprise. So I am a vegetarian and kind of evangelical about it. So I guess my favorite place in Chicago to get Italian beef would be the bedroom. I make my own underwear. Isn't that hipster? I acquire free t-shirts just from being alive on the planet for like opening up a bank account or, you know, going to a marathon or something. And you just get all this free shit, and I cut it up and I make it into these cute little boxy brief things, and yeah, and so I don't have to buy underwear. I'm that guy. I'm holding out for a 007 of color. My first celebrity crush was Hayley Mills. I'm sorry, it was very hetero, but she stole my heart. And then it moved on to Ricky Nelson very shortly after that.
There were faces I remember.